Copying and pasting. Oh, I guess I could put it in the chat. Hold on. Put it into the bus too. There. Bus. Oh. Okay, so I want to Brave. Yard. Copy. Here. That. Here. And message. Say hey to. Hey, look at that work there. Put that there. Steve should be here in a minute. Maybe. I think I sent him a link. Otherwise, we're going to do that work. Whoop. Yeah, it's Thursday already. Let me know how the balance is. y'all doing? I don't even think that's halfway through that song yet. What's going on? Big ass age of weakness. Ah, dude, I'm using a Logitech C920 for my camera. The interface is the Go XLR Mini that Ryan OU812 gave me. So, I mean, this is an MX5, so it's about as low budget as you can get. I don't have a Rodecaster, or Steve's got a Boss Gigcaster. I cannot do legato with the 134. I will cheat and go 1, 2, 3 every time. Now 1, 2, 4, I do that all day. Whoops. Yeah, what? Ah. Oh, that's... What I don't like about the Zoom, and it's in their name, okay? It's your camera's a 4-step zoom, right? It's not a, what do you call it when it's a graduate? You can zoom in and zoom out. Zoom, you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, it's in your name. I mean, come on. God! Well, this doesn't zoom at all, so. Can't you can get like fucking stereo, I don't know, XY, yeah. I don't know, I'm not big into the camera, I'm not big into any tech stuff, but. And the C920 here, it had a little like washer, I don't know, over the lens or something, and it broke loose, and it was like half right in the middle of the fucking the lens. And if you've ever tried to take apart a Logitech C920, Of course, I go on YouTube because everything is on YouTube, and it's like, oh, you got to pry this part off just to get to the screws. So, like, half of one side of it's missing, but it still seems to be working fine. It's probably 6 or 7 years old. If this goes down, I'll buy another C920. Yeah, teeny tiny little Phillips screws, and it's like they put Loctite on them. So there's no, and you're just going to strip them trying to get the damn, yeah. You live on a farm? Be careful you don't do anything stupid, put it on YouTube. I've done that 100 times. But I'm single, I'm retired. I don't have to, I don't answer to anybody. I don't have a boss or a wife going, yeah, don't put that on YouTube. I do have my brother that I talk about all the time. He has no social media at all. He's like, do not put me on Facebook. Don't put me on. It's like, dude, okay. Yeah. It's funny. Steve and I were talking about the, Zoom makes guitar processing stuff. Back in the day, I used a Zoom 9050, little half rack multi effect thing. I loved that thing, man. Rick Beato just did an interview with David Gilmour. He still uses the 9030. It's on albums. He loves it. It's like a little fancy 8-track player you put in your car. All right, what else we're going to here? Let's do Funky Blues in D minor. That almost sounds like the same thing, doesn't it? None more greasy. ahead and attach cut for having cows. What's up, Cam? I can only bluesy funky for so long. I don't know. Hold on. Calling. Y'all hear me calling? Y'all hear the Facebook call? It is 12:30. He's probably sleeping. Oh, he's not sleeping. Sarah wants to know where you are. Where's Steve? Where's Steve? I'm like, I'm all widdly and on YouTube, and she just keeps going, where's Steve? Where's Steve? Yeah. If you want to come on, you can come on. If not, go to bed. Yeah. I was just playing some funky blues in D minor. Yeah. I know. It's not. It's not, especially a D minor. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I sent you a link. Get up. I'm Jeff. All right. There, be happy. Okay. All right. All right. Bye. Okay, did you hear? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be on in a minute. Okay. The link is in the chat. If you want to come on, you can come on. We're just piddling around here. Well, that's a lot of delay. Turn it down. Whoops. Well, I never learned that. Yeah, there's a couple of Judas Priest I need to learn. There's some Saxon. See if I can remember that one. Oh, shit. Dave wants to play with the CNC. Oh, where is it? There it is. Hi, Dave. Hope you can see this. We got the sheepdog duck frog, the horse coyote rooster, the cowbird cat turkey. I don't think there's a T-Rex. Not even on the back. Nope. What do you want? What you want? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Brand's here just in time for, he can give us an applause thing if he wants to. Dave gave us $2. Woo! There we go. Dave is choosing, Steve, either the T-Rex or the bear. So Dave's apparently been smoking the ganja because there's no dinosaurs or bears on here.
Well, the closest thing to it then would be the pig.
He means bear. I mean, he means coyote. Okay. Coyote.
Well, bears and pigs are genetically like one DNA thing away or whatever.
I wish you could give us ridiculous cash too.
$2 is ridiculous cash.
There you go. All right, here's
10 grand on the other hand.
go. Hold on.
The coyote goes.
Wait, I didn't really hear. Try it again.
No.
The coyote goes.
Steve, it's like there's a coyote outside your door, dude.
I know, it's weird. And I'm, it's so strange.
Oh, my mic's on it. Oh, sorry.
I'm so freaking tired. It's ridiculous.
Okay, we got the, can you see I added the guy up there, up there by the bumblebee. I don't have any knives in him because I need to tell Sugar Toes I'm gifting my brother the knife set. No, we don't hear that at all.
Good. All right. What are we doing?
Apparently Sarah says, ugh, finally.
Yeah. Finally, Sarah.
Oh, the what? That was,
all right, D minor then. You wanted D minor, didn't you?
You can go. Get it. Oh, listen to that.
Yeah.
Come on, Isaac.
I pointed.
I know. I'm getting it.
I'd like everybody to notice I did not use a Wawa at all.
Is that a hint?
No. Just in case, any of the OUR12 crew are listening and criticizing. Because those guys never use Wawa. Never. Yes, Ken. Are you being lazy with the screen swapping thing?
Ah. Na, 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 na.
Whoa. That was sneaky.
Yeah, you know. Whoa. Later, D-side. Say bye to D-side. Why does that C note work well?
Because the flat is 7th.
Ah,
So it leads you back to the D. So you play a C, and it wants to go back to D. The most funk is 7th chords. I couldn't find the stop button. Where is it? Hello, stop button. Good God. Ain't nobody got time for that. I guess we're playing this, whatever the hell it is.
no, that's me. I'm doing that.
Oh. Whoa.
D minor.
D minor, the same as we just did?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're trying to turn it off and I'm running it.
I'm like, why can't I find the pause button? Don't laugh at me, Sarah. Did you see that Sarah assumed her own gender in the chat? It's not very woke.
Even if she was a guy, it's still not a deal breaker.
Well, like I say, $20 is $20. Oh, nice one. Michael Jackson's pronouns were hee hee.
Go, 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 go! ahead and play us out.
I don't want to.
Well done there, youngster. I'm sorry. Here, hold on.
Anyway, Dave's just been prattling on, and I need
I don't
to
even know what
answer
about.
some of the things he's been
Yeah,
addressing because
I don't know.
I think he wants to make. Does he want to have lessons, or do you want to join in here? I think he wants to pay me with a dirt bike. I think at one point, I'm not sure what's going on.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm very confused. Yeah, the pickguard on this thing is just some cheap piece of plastic. It's nothing fancy, but it does look the part.
Good album. Nothing fancy. Sorry.
Nothing fancy. Who's that?
Yeah, Skinner.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Are they new?
Why? Because you're Canadian?
No, because I just
Don't care.
don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not,
You
if
figured
it's
that
not,
out.
if it's not Pearl Jam, Steve doesn't care.
Yeah. No, I particularly don't care if it is Pearl Jam.
Ah,
As I had my good buddy here, my friend Miguel is a huge. Yeah, no, you don't have to. You really don't. I've played enough Pearl Jam. I don't need to hear anymore.
and I feel like I feel when I feel when I'm feeling.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. No, I had stickers specially made up for my yellow guitars. That they said I like all of Pearl Jam's happy songs, and of course they don't have any.
They don't really have it yet.
No, I know that was the joke.
Toe Jam.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, two bands, whenever we played, the girls would go nuts. Pearl Jam and Hootie and the Blowfish. Oh my God, you played Hootie! I know that song. I love Hootie.
Yeah. So Davester, just if you want pushing and you want some homework here, talk to me, man. It's all good. My fees are very reasonable. I don't understand what TTK is. What does
Is that the-
TTK say?
Is that the Tone King reference or something here?
The Tone King? I don't know.
Yes,
very
we are.
confused.
Two
Yeah.
rockin' dudes.
Yeah.
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 Oh. My dream guitar is Tom Anderson drop top. Well,
I'd get a Tyler just to slap people with the headstock.
I'd get a Mac Mall just to people go, oh dear Lord.
Well, but at least with a Tyler, I know it's going to play awesome. I don't know about the Mac Malls. I know nothing about them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So when you mean like a celebrity, like a collectible, like previously owned by a celebrity kind of thing, or a signature model kind of thing? Because technically, just so you know, all Les Pauls are signature models.
Right.
It's the only guitar that's a double signature, if you think about it.
Who, Gibson and Les Paul?
Well, because they're all Les Pauls, but then you can get a Joe Perry Les Paul, or a Chad
Slash,
Kroger Les Paul, or a Slash, or a Jimmy Page, or whatever. So it's the only one
Here's the guitar.
that has that.
There's Janice.
There's Janice. And you're now Aquaman, I think. Just a guitar that I wish I could have. There's so many guitars that I've owned that I deeply regret having parted with over the years because I had them, pre-internet and didn't realize how rare they were or whatever. So, yeah, I've got a lot of the ones that got away type stories.
I don't think I'd have a lot of different amps. I don't.
Nah, not really. I mean, I've always, for the last 30 years embraced digital. So from that, hey Kush, from that point of view, I don't have to have a tube amp.
Did you
Was
see
it you we were talking about Crate last night? Was it last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had a solid state Crate, a 200 watt 3-channel head, and I played some gigs with that with a band I was, you know, basically just a hired gun for. The number of people who came up at the end of a show and went, "That's a really nice sounding crate. What tubes does it have in it?" And I'd say, "Well, it's got the little black rectangular ones in it." And they're like, "No way, it's solid state." I'm like, "Yeah way, solid state, totally solid state."
I need to timestamp the video with David Gilmour and Rick Beato, because they start talking about the Zoom 9030, and he shows a picture of it, and he's like, "I got a whole bunch of them."
I think he says like half a dozen or more or something. So,
yeah, he loves it,
and it's particularly the 9030 that he likes.
Right? Yeah, I had the 9030 and then the 9050.
I've still got a 9030,
which I don't know what the big. Maybe it had a guitar input in the back of it, which I like because I didn't have to pull the cable out the front of my rack. I don't know what it had.
9030's got the front and rear inputs. So
I like that thing, man. I'm sorry.
I think there was just some different effects in the 9050, I think.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I mean, and what I loved about the Zoom stuff was it always sounded like Zoom stuff.
Yeah.
I've still got, believe it or not, I've still got two of the, the ones that were like a big diver's watch that went on your strap.
Right, yeah.
I've got two of them.
The only thing I hated, and you saw that thing, the big yellow flop up thing with the little...
Yes, the Star Trek communicator.
70-30. Oh, man. Because I needed something for, backstage.
Yeah,
and
same thing. I thought, oh, I've got to have one of those.
Oh, it was horrid.
Absolute,
horrible.
Total wasp in a bean tin.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I knew the speaker, it wasn't going to sound that good, but it's like, it's got Zoom distortions in it, right? It should be fine for backstage. Oh, it was yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah. Fail.
Yeah. But they have made a whole fucking bunch of really, really cool sounding stuff. And like I say, what I loved about the Zoom stuff was, it's sound processed. It sound fake. It sounded weird. And that's what I enjoyed about it, was that it sounded different to the other stuff that was all trying to sound vanilla, if you know what I mean.
I think at one time I may have had a decent distortion preset with like a bass cabinet. I mean, I just started going through, their cabinets, and it's like, damn, listen to that. That's, you EQ it some, and I don't care what it says. I don't care. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we done? You need to go to bed? I just want to come by. I've been on for an hour, so.
I don't mind doing one more if you like.
Nah, I don't want to.
To quote you, I have one more in me, but then, that is it. But,
yeah, I don't have one in me. That's it.
Well, there you go then. Well, everybody, Quentin says, screw you lot, he's going home.
Well, even with these pop-ups.
Yes.
An exclusive.
So you got time to talk about this.
To Guitar Talk Universe. I didn't program this. I mean, I can do MIDI mapping and all that. It's doing it all by itself and only on Guitar Talk Universe. And Sarah says night. She's glad. I'm glad I got Steve on for you, Sarah, even though you said you love me more, bitch.
Oh, my God.
She's texting me right now. I want my money back.
Yeah. Refund. Charge back.
Okay, there's the knife guy up there. I got from Blue Mott's and Sugar Fist, or whatever her name. I don't have any knives in it. Really want to
God.
fall down or...
Man. Hey, Zach. Sorry, when did Zach sneak in here?
Oh, that's fine. He said something about coming on Sunday. It's open. We'll have a link in the chat. Chat
dude.
for Sunday. Open panel.
Charles is definitely coming on. I was talking to him earlier today, and
we'll see if we get any of the OU guys on side.
Yeah.
But I think here's the problem. Apparently this Sunday's really big for some sissy ball. It's a sissy ball season.
It's carry ball time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where they have the one guy that used to play soccer, but now they dress him up in a uniform.
And
he kicks the ball twice a
Taylor
game
Swift, lesbian lovers on. I think he's pregnant now. So she had to marry him. I bet you her prenup is probably this big.
I bet you it's not. I bet it's the size of a postage stamp and it says no.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever you want, the answer's no.
That's right.
Mind you, they're probably worth about the same amount of money, I'm assuming.
Okay, we're out of here. I got to hit.